have some opinions. Welcome to Marital Hate.
Happy Friday, everyone.
Happy Friday. I think we might go down to a Monday, Wednesday, Friday schedule. What do you think about that? Because we're old and we need time to rest. Come up with the content in between. Anyway, we're married. We don't hate each other. We do this podcast. We used to do it Monday through Friday live at 8 o'clock, and holidays lately, because of my health and because we had to travel, we've been doing it slightly less. But here we are. It's Friday, and
we do it when we can.
One of our favorite master haters, soon to be producer, Tracy, is in his house.
I
Tracy
just called her Tracy Peep because she said hello peeps, and I'm like, yeah, it's Tracy Peep.
Peep means blowjob in French.
Well, I did.
Now you learned. Today,
can we go to France?
I hope that comes in handy for Daryl in the new season of Daryl Dixon Walking Dead spinoff, as he is in France, where the language Francais is très bien. So anyway, if you're ever in France and you want a blowjob, just say peeps. Who's David?
Dave Ethier is an old friend from the punk rock days, and he is, I believe, Dave just got home from vacation.
Well, welcome home from vacation. I like is he a surfer? I see his little surfer in his.
Well, it might be from his little vacation right there, Dave. Right there.
Dave,
and sometimes music promoter of the Wormtown scene.
Dave, we need to talk. Doug's almost finished with his album. I don't know if you heard the intro song. Unbelievable.
Dave can get us another gig at the Vernon.
But you did fucking Rock and Roll Villain, Antenna Farm. Like
don't give it away. Don't give it away. Don't give it away. It's gonna be a big premiere.
What you've got, you got to give it to your mama.
I thought what I got, I got to get and put it in you. Is that the way it goes?
Put it in me twice yesterday. Thank you very much for that. All right. See, guys, I found the secret to having the spark continue in active sex life after 10 years of marriage and 11 years of monogamy. It's called announce to the general public that you haven't had sex in 3 days, and then your husband lays the dick down 2 times, 1 day. Not bad for an old guy.
So Dave is just hanging, and he says, "Say when." So we're gonna get a little gig going.
Well, the Vernon, is that somewhere in Massachusetts?
It's in Kelly Square.
Where's
where
that?
9, 12, 13 roads meet with no traffic signals.
We just got back from Massachusetts.
We did. We got back from Massachusetts.
While we were there, as much as we loved seeing our amazing friends.
Yes.
We did not enjoy the potholes.
We didn't enjoy the potholes or the traffic.
We did not try Logan Airport at all. Fuck Logan Airport right down on the ground.
But we did enjoy the people.
Our friends are awesome.
We did see some music people too.
We saw Trace. We love her. Tracy and David, you guys are friends now.
Oh,
just so you know.
Yeah, I don't know if you knew this, Dave, but the people that comment on the show,
you all become friends,
and then you have a large, expansive network in case you ever need anything.
I'm having some Topo Chico. This episode brought to you by Topo Chico.
Available at
mineral
Costco.
Water.
Available at Costco.
By the case. Nice. I thought these were glass bottles, which is why I bought it. They are not, in fact, glass.
Topo Chico Plastico.
You're a plastico. So I did have some notes today for what I wanted to talk about. I did not think to save things ahead, but I had notes from the other day.
I don't have a lot to bring to the festivities tonight.
I do. But you're gonna fucking laugh your head off about this one.
But I will say that Florida be like, hello, fall. Look at that. It's 83 out here right now.
Well, the plates haven't changed colors yet, so it's not really fall.
That's right, not yet. But it's still hurricane season, technically. So
yeah,
you guys might get something. I know we have.
What are we, a week out from the anniversary of the big
one? Yeah, about a week. Yeah, it's the 28th, I believe. So here's what we have for you guys. We're sending some tropical storm up the coast to Massachusetts. Have a nice day with that. It's supposed to rain Saturday and Sunday, maybe. I don't know.
This is the fucking Weather Channel?
I like to report doom and gloom.
Great. That's exactly what I was looking for with this podcast, is to report doom and gloom and talk about the fucking weather. You guys help me.
Low energy Doug is making an appearance.
Oh, fuck low energy Doug right down on the ground.
I hope you have an umbrella.
Stop. I did have we had a little interest and a little excitement today that I thought that the crowd would get a kick out of.
I don't remember what we had for excitement today.
So we're not going to name full names, but
we're not going to name names, but
we are not going to.
Somebody sent a dick pic.
No dick pics. Although that would have been nice. I'd love a good dick pic. If you guys could, you send me some dick pics, please? Please send me dick pics. You send Doug badge pics. You send me badge pics. We love everybody's parts. If you have some sort of like hybrid situation going on, we definitely
Oh,
want to see that.
definitely want to see that.
We used to love to watch.
Or if
the
you have a
show.
deformity of any kind.
We love, and I know we mentioned this before on the pod, but I think it's worth mentioning again.
Yes, yeah.
There's a show called Naked Attraction. It's on in the UK, and they get 6 people and they put them in a box. It's a dating show, and you come out there and you're there with this nice lady. She's a lesbian. She's gorgeous. She has a nice accent. I like her outfits. Teresa has cool clothes. And so they show the people and they show them like all the way up their legs. And you have to like pick like, oh, do I like this person? Like, am I interested in them? You check out their feet, whatever. And you have to get rid of one. Then they show you up to the
groinage,
the kibbles and bits, as it were. And then you get rid of another one. And then they show you up to here and you get rid of another one. And then they show you the face and you can get rid of one. And then you get to ask them like.
And then there's 2 left.
A question.
Yeah. And then they get to speak.
Wait, hang on. You ask a question and then you eliminate one. So then there's 2 left and you come out fucking naked and you get to pick your final one.
So there's 4 of you, 3 of you naked, except for the host. The host is the only person.
The host never gets naked. And again, she's the only person on the show I really want to see naked. But I will say this. I have seen all
some funkiness.
We've seen all kinds of bodies naked. We've seen people with amputees. We've seen all kinds of. We've seen people who are transitioning in various methods. One thing I did not know is that an addictomy, not really a thing. What they do is they give you a shitload of hormones that make your clit grow into a tiny dick.
Wow.
I don't know that having a tiny dick is really worth it. I'll keep my clit, thank you.
Okay. Tracy says that she likes it, but low energy Doug makes her laugh.
Oh my god, low energy Doug makes me want to kill myself.
And Donna says
dreadful bodies on that show.
Yeah, she didn't like.
So
she didn't like
we would have our friends over.
Yeah,
and we would watch it on the big screen, and we would all have favorites. We'd be like, I like that one. That's too big. And none of them are circumcised because it's a European show. Like it's very rare to have a circumcised fella.
So there's a lot of elephant trunk actions.
So there's a few episodes on YouTube that you can actually pull up. So.
Actually, I like the host too. She was very, very nice. So anyway,
her name, but she's delightful.
That's what we do for fun around here.
But that was not really the fun that we had today.
Oh, all right. Why don't you tell them about the fun?
So, y'all know, Donna says ew. She's not a fan. Speaking of ew, relative to the dating world, not so much with the nudity, thank God. But today I get a random phone call. Doug and I have been happily married for 10 years, together for 11. Actually, 11 we've been together 11 months and 29 days. 12 months and 29 days. So 11 years and 29 days that we have been together. Pretty much inseparable the entire time.
Isn't it?
Today is the 22nd. We met on the 23rd
of July of 12.
Oh, you're right. It was July, not August.
Yeah,
so 1 month.
Remember.
So anyway, I do remember. I just forget the month. So I get a random ass phone call today from a guy I went on a couple dates with, like not really even dates. I don't even remember. I remember that I stopped in at his house one day and found out he lived with his parents. And then once again, stopped by his house because he lived with his parents, but I was out doing something and I just swung by. I don't ever really remember going on any dates with him. And here it is 11 years later. He's blowing up my phone.
I don't understand.
I don't either.
You go back
and he's not, but that's the
11, 12 years into your Rolodex.
First of all,
because back then they didn't have
Facebook friends. And so he can see my Facebook. He knows that I don't look hot like I used to. He knows that I'm thick. We've had conversations about it. Not like lately, but like every couple of years or so, he hits me up. He's not the only one. And so he knows that I'm sick. He knows that I've put some pounds on. He knows that we're like constantly like up each other's fucking parts.
But we have a show called Marital Hate, so maybe he's like, maybe there's a chance.
I don't fucking know, but he's not the only one. I have about 4 of them that occasionally message me. It continued. They're
trying to do something on the down low. That's what they're trying to do.
If I'm going to go on the down low, why would it be with somebody that I wasn't interested in 10 years ago? And I just don't understand.
Yeah, I don't get it. Right? Like, I don't know.
Tracy says I'm hot, and that's why I love Tracy. Thank you. I am hot, but I'm not that like.
11 years.
11 years of hot. I'm not that hot. Like I could see if I'd like given him a blowjob or something. There was never any physical contact. Why? It's always the ones that I've never had any. Like there's not Why are you still calling me?
Maybe he wants a blowjob.
Well, he's not getting one from me. He couldn't get one from me then. Can't get one from me now. How hard was it to get a blowjob out of me? Third date. I resisted.
I gave you some ice cream.
He did give me ice cream. And he took me for a ride in his car behind the Bass Pro Shop.
I took her for a nice, you know what? And she thought I was a douche for driving up in a Volvo.
It was the picture in his freaking dating profile. It's the same. I think it's the same picture as his LinkedIn,
I don't know.
where he's like just driving, and he's like,
I wasn't driving. I was sitting in traffic.
"You don't have to do duck lips."
I don't do duck lips.
Actually,
That's
it's
the
funny
thing.
because since I've known you, your lips have gotten smaller, but I think it's because your face is drooping.
My face is blah.
Don't worry, my face is
My
drooping
face
too.
is blah. It's getting larger and sinking into the ground.
I don't know what
This
to
is
do with
old
you.
man Doug. Blah.
I had to
My face is drooping.
incidentally, I'm gonna look at AARP for can we get a deal on our health insurance?
I'm going to move to the senior center.
You can't move to the senior center. You go to the senior
I
center. If
am
you're
the
gonna go to the
senior
senior center,
center.
go to the one in Situate that they got a blank check for. That thing's gonna have like Pelotons for every senior citizen in the town of Situate.
Yeah, a blank check in brown water is what they got over there.
That town has got some issues.
I don't know. I figured old man Doug is close to low energy Doug, so I don't know if that's
Old man Doug is what I live
It's
with every
old man
fucking
adjacent.
day. So that was
Huh.
our excitement today. So let me ask you this. Let's ask this question to put this question out to the general public. Nikki Phillips. Oh, Nikki, Nolan's little friend Nikki. Hey, Nikki, what's up? We almost got to meet you, but then we didn't, and now I'm a little sad that we didn't. But next time.
That's Nikki
it's nice
from
to meet
Florida,
you.
right?
She's from Florida.
Yeah.
She's friends with Nolan. She goes to UMD, which
Yeah.
used to be called SMU.
Used to be SMU. That's right.
Tracy is dying at this, Doug, and don't worry, I do too. Nolan, laughing my ass off. I'm dying at this, Doug.
We've never actually met Nolan Nikki. We're getting to know him now through chat, through the random chat.
Nolan, you're just having a bad day. Don't turn it into that. Don't turn it. We'll just meet her next time. You know
What?
Well, she lives in Florida. Next
Yeah.
time she's on break, you're on break. We'll meet up with her. We'll do some Florida stuff.
Yeah, drive over.
Or we can go
Or
to a
we'll
gay
drive-
bar. Woohoo! Because very soon.
Oh yeah, pretty soon.
Our
Nolan,
little boy.
It's gonna be all legal.
It's not really my little boy, it's my stepson, but he's going to be able to go to the gay bars. We want to take you to a gay bar. A gay bar. We want to start a nuclear war at the gay bar. Gay bar.
I don't know. Hopefully,
my
people
God.
know that song that we've promoted on the show several times.
If
Because
they don't, they're missing out. Gay bar is a great song. I don't even know
Gay
who
by,
sings it.
by Electric Six, and there's an even better mashup, which is Electric Six in the Sex Pistols, "Problems at the Gay Bar," which is unbelievable.
Are there problems at the gay bar?
Well, apparently there are when you mash it up. You know,
Well, Donna was telling me about some problems that she witnessed at the Frisco
Oh.
Disco in New York City when she was only 17 years old.
they weren't.
Nolan says yes. Oh, Nolan doesn't normally comment on the pod, and I'm really
Well,
glad he is tonight.
He's got something to say.
And Nikki saying woohoo.
They
I'm
make
hoping,
a lot of noise. Those two.
And Donna says don't go to Parliament. I think she means Parliament, but I don't know where that is.
Well, we have one right here in Cape Coral, right down the street. there.
what is that?
Cruisers.
Cruisers.
Yeah.
We're definitely going to Cruisers. Maybe we should scope it out first. Maybe like Saturday night we should go in there and just like check out the gay scene.
I'm not getting out there alive. I'm a
They
magnet.
love you.
I was
The
once
gays
told by
love
a gay
you.
person that. Well, I wasn't told. My friend was
I
told
think
that.
lesbians love me too.
They had the face of
Tracy loves me.
perfection.
Becky loves me.
So
he does.
face.
I
of
mean, it's
perfection.
drooping.
It's drooping. It's.
Side note: I'm gonna look like I have a stroke because my hair. We played the dirty cock game.
We did. We played it today.
But we weren't very good. We played the dirty cock game, but my hair is wet, and so it weighs a ton, and it's a little lopsided.
I have this headache and a neck ache.
I
Why? Oh,
seriously
my
want-
hair's wet.
I seriously want to weigh my hair when it's wet one day.
Okay.
We're gonna have to just like enough squeeze it out so that it's not dripping anymore.
You're gonna electrocute yourself on that scale, on that fancy scale.
Apparently, Donna says, yeah, I can't spell it. It's near Orlando. And Tracy, again, OG lesby Tracy in his house. Parliament House is closed and knocked down, Donna.
Yeah.
So
you can't even go to the rubble
but you know what? Maybe the
of
Parliament
that
House,
club.
maybe the Parliament House is like Chumbawamba. It gets knocked down, but it gets
You
gets
don't
up
know.
again.
You don't know. Hey, if they can rebuild the strip club from a tent,
We have a
on
10
Fort
strip
Myers,
club.
they can.
Nikki, do you
rebuild
want to
it.
go to the 10 strip club with us? Nolan wanted to go to Hooters when he came down.
He did. That was.
We did. We went to Hooters.
And we enjoyed it.
Hooters football.
We definitely.
Donna says, "Good, Tracy. It was scary. No scarier than the guy getting fisted in the basket swing at the Crisco disco. Don't use Crisco as lube.
I don't know. There's a whole thing.
Coconut oil.
There's a whole thing.
Do not use Crisco.
Why?
Because it's fucking petroleum based. It's terrible.
No, it's not. It's
I
not
don't know what the
petroleum. People
basis-
cook with it. It's not
It's
petroleum.
terrible
based.
for you. It's so bad for you.
You don't
It's a
even know that stuff?
hydrogenated oil.
Oh, okay.
It's
Yes, it is bad for you. Well, if you eat it, I don't know if you
Is
eat with it.
Crisco petroleum based.
It's not. You can eat with it.
Okay. As of October 2022, Crisco consists of a blend of soybean oil, fully hydrogenated palm oil, and palm oil. According to the product information label, one serving of Crisco has which is a 12 gram serving. I don't even know what 12 grams is. 3.5 grams of saturated fat, 6 grams of polysaturated fat, and 2.5 grams of monosaturated fat.
It's got
Kids,
8 kinds of fat.
Coconut oil.
It's got 8 kinds of fat for your
Coconut
lube
oil.
pleasure.
Coconut oil is an awesome lube.
Can we
The
just
only
say
problem
how?
with it is if you use coconut oil as lube and your husband smells coconut, he's walking around town
Yeah.
with a goddamn boner.
I will say this:
What?
your noise. That was amazing. By the way, I would love.
Thank
I
you.
would
You're welcome.
if we had a producer, which we will at some point. We could
We
rewind
have a
that.
producer. We
do
interviewed
that.
her, and she won't be able to rewind things, but she could take a clip of it.
We could, we'll clip it and play it at a later date.
Tree says it was world renowned. Is that where the crack incident took place? I don't know if I'm allowed to tell that story, but we heard an interesting crack story.
Don't like that.
Donna said, "Oh no, Parliament was worse." And then Tracy says, "I love Parliament House, Donna. I stayed away from the window
So
shopping."
what is the window shop?
We need to hear more about this. She's laughing, and she says, "No,
She
that
said
was
that
in
was
Boston."
Boston, yeah.
Okay, I need
Right.
to know.
This
all of
show has
these
gone off the
stories.
rails. Is what happened.
Well, we don't know enough about gay bars. Have you ever been to a gay bar?
Never been to a game.
Me either. What do you wear?
You know what? In Worcester, they used to have one. It was called the mailbox.
Oh,
And so that has many a connotation. But
what the fuck are we? Do we have to wear some sort of like sign that says that we're straight? Perhaps
well,
you
we
should
don't want
wear-
to. We don't want to tease people, right?
That's what I'm saying. Like,
No, nobody's going to look at
like,
me
you know,
in my
much-
pear-shaped. Well,
much
not even
like when my
pear-shaped,
phone rang
potato-shaped
today
body.
with that man that had no chance with me, I didn't answer. I would love to make friends with everyone in the gay community in the greater Cape Coral area. However, I want them to know that until you die, I am not on the market. But maybe I could get some numbers.
In case it doesn't work out.
No, I told you I'd be a lesbian if you died. So
So
and
you're just gonna.
I got
it's
the
your-
OG lesbies working on
You're
some
being
options for
proactive.
me.
I like that.
I like to be proactive. I'm
Yeah.
trying to figure out what to do with you for fucking insurance. And I need to have a wife lined up, like somebody who also has a Jeep, has some power tools.
Why do you want the same
maybe
person?
comes
Why
from
do you want
family
like somebody
money.
with a Jeep? You want to be the special one. I know you. You
I
want to
am,
be the
but
special.
there's
If
no-
you're not, if you're like, it's like me going to the Buffalo Bills
I'm
bar.
so
I'm no longer
special.
special. I'm with a
so
bunch of. I'm just another Yahoo.
I'm so special. I was actually thinking that we should take the Hackseth to the Bills backer bar for Bills versus Patriots. Because our friends
Ooh,
Jeff and Lisa are Patriots fans.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
I don't know. They're pretty tough. Donna says that the place was a whorehouse and 3 bars and an alley to get to them, and we got almost robbed. That
Well,
is a
almost
barring
robbed.
owl.
Almost robbed is different than being robbed.
Almost only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades. And
And pregnancy
no.
tests.
Can you please tell him that it does not count? Thank you. I think most gay bars, especially the dude ones, are whorehouse-ish. I have a
I
friend
don't
who
know.
used to be a man of the evening, as it were, in the greater Miami
A man
area.
for hire.
And he suggested that Doug do so as well. But Doug has been unwilling to do so far. But, we'll have to see how our financial issues continue to go. Donna said, remind me to tell you about it. Remind you, you're going to come on the podcast and tell everybody about it. Donna says, I have a Jeep. Yeah, Donna, but you're not a lesbian. But if I go to prison, we're going together.
You guys got to follow along. There's a whole map with strings and
I mean, I mean,
NCIS or
there's
whatever
4
that show
people
is,
here, right? Well,
CSI.
so I don't know if Nolan and Nikki are here anymore, but Donna and Tracy are here, and that other guy was here. David, I think it was.
Yeah, Dave Eady. Yeah.
They're all here, but the bottom line is that Donna is she's ferocious. And I am not, and I have a big mouth, and it gets me into trouble. So I need somebody like Donna around to bludgeon people with a hammer if I ever go to prison. So there she is.
I have questions about this comment right here.
Donna said, Tracy said, so Parliament House was in Orlando and it was a hotel with a club attached. It had a pool in the back and had a bear den. When you say bear den,
I want to know more
do
about
you mean
this
like
bear den.
bears?
like
In the gay
the
community,
animal or bears?
no.
The
In the gay
burly
community, a
man?
bear is like a
Yeah, it's
larger
like a burly
burly
man.
man. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then there's otters,
Hmm.
and there's cubs, and there's twinks. There's all kinds of things. I don't know if those terms are offensive. Donna said it had hotel with rooms on top. Well, that's
Yeah.
just a good business plan
Gotta
if you
go
own a gay
somewhere.
bar. Did they have Coke too? Because of that,
Probably.
they sell
It
poppers.
is Florida.
Like these are things
There's no rules in Florida.
I want Nolan to go to nice gay places, like I don't know, like an Episcopalian church.
Well, we've chased everybody but Donna and Tracy away from
I can
the
understand why
podcast,
we're
so
horrible. Donna says AIDS pool.
It's not nice.
Although our favorite episode of Always Sunny in Philadelphia does involve AIDS and a pool.
Yeah.
The gay kind, no, the vagina kind, not the gay kind.
Nah, you got it from a guy in the 80s.
If you haven't seen
It's so funny.
the water park episode of Always Sunny in Philadelphia, you must see it. It's pretty much the funniest thing ever. Trey says, my 30th birthday was at Parliament House, and man, what a night. I met Judd from Idaho and pissed my pants from laughing so hard, fell asleep in the bathtub.
That's a good night.
So,
Not a good morning the next day when you're covered in feces and your own urine, but I threw in the feces part because that makes it funnier. But yeah, good times.
I'd be happy if I could have some feces. I did poop today. I've been regularly pooping in the morning since
That's
I
fantastic.
started to. Hey, here's my magical pooping combination while we're on the topic. You have Easy Mag from Standard Process, 6 tablets at bedtime. I spray magnesium oil on my armpits and the bottom of my feet. I take Epsom salt baths. I don't know if those things help, but I also take coconut oil when I eat protein, although I didn't tonight, and I'm taking Fen Cho from Standard Process. I took the Choacol and it made my butthole hurt, so don't do that. But I have been able to poop. It's been much better, and the people walking by are probably completely horrified, as much as you guys are. So you can start like a.
Well, at least their butthole is not on fire.
You
know what you can put on that butthole that's on fire?
What?
Crisco. 7 layers of fat.
No, you should put coconut oil because coconut oil will help you heal. Coconut oil is fantastic. And my favorite medication that we talk about on a semi-regular basis, Marital, is derived from coconuts. It's a natural antibiotic, antiviral, antifungal. He said he doesn't know if he has any. I said, tell me and I will send you some. I just need addresses. I don't think he's here anymore, so I can't even ask. Yeah. Donna says, so anyway, Marital, everybody should have it in place. Donna bought a bag. She can't find it. Donna says, there was sex pits. Again, I would think a gay bar would have sex pits. Why don't straight bars have sex pits? I bet they have sex pits at the villages.
Yeah, there's probably some bars and clubs and whatever private places. I bet New Orleans has that. That seems like a New Orleans thing.
Maybe. Tracy says they did have Coke. Oh. Well, Coca-Cola or Pepsi, whatever you like.
No. We know what this was. Yeah.
When I was actually years and years ago, before I met you, I went on a date and somebody said we had a surprise coming for me. I said, I have a surprise coming for us. Well, yeah, but maybe they haven't.
Okay.
And I thought, like, monkeys, candy, cake, like, what could it possibly be? And he's like, I got us a few bumps. I'm like, what?
Bumps of what?
Huh? And he meant cocaine, and I don't think that is the drug that you want to give me, but I could be wrong.
It really isn't. Horse tranquilizer or elephant tranquilizer is good. Whatever will calm you down.
Tracy says maybe to the AIDS pool. Well, there you go. Yeah. You put enough chlorine in, it'll kill it. Our old pool guy definitely did not put enough in that it would kill AIDS.
New pool guy?
The old pool guy, you didn't even know
that there was chlorine in the pool.
That pool now. This pool, you just take a whole AIDS clinic and just drain their IV straight into that.
It's like Mother Teresa out there, like curing AIDS patients.
Maybe. Tracy says the bear den does refer to scruffy gay men. I thought that was just bears. Donna said, I never get drunk there. I guess girls are safe, but they do have a lesbian room. Yeah, I mean, I don't like, it's actually really interesting. So, the vast majority of rapes are committed by men.
Ladies.
Men. Oh. And men will sexually assault women and each other, but there's probably women out there that sexually assault people.
Sometimes you gotta have it.
Trace says, I got my supplements from Vitamin C Chiropractic. Thank you, Christina. We are up way past Christina's bedtime, but I will let her know that. I actually need to order supplements tomorrow. I need to order potassium, and
Now
I
they're
need to
clicking.
order probiotic and a few other things. But if you're looking for supplements, reach out to Vitamin C Mobile Chiropractic. Friend to the show, good friend of mine. She gets all of her patients a discount on their supplements. And she's just the nicest person in the whole world. My Q-Link necklace that I wear that's reduces EMFs is from Christina, and my Biomat, which I could not live without.
That was good get.
I got through Christina, and then of course I've had so many adjustments. You've had many adjustments as well.
I feel like I need an adjustment today. I'm all out of sorts.
Well, it's probably because we were playing the dirty cock game. We get the sex pits.
There were sex pits, apparently.
Oh, and then Tracy loves Monolaurin.
Who doesn't?
Unless and I don't, maybe Monolaurin protects you from AIDS. I'd feel safer with it than Truvana for PrEP. Trace says there was sex pits. Sex pits are, I think, a good time. Donna says, and poppers. Side note to anybody who may be watching this and considering taking poppers for their own entertainment. I have a very good friend who happens to be a gay man, and he used poppers for years, and he has a very serious heart condition now because of them. So
he's too poop to pop.
I say use lube instead of poppers. Tracy says the window shopping was in the hotel where the door of a hotel room was left open. And if you liked what you saw, you went in and closed the door. Yeah, this sounds like normal, why not? Sex club kind of hijinks.
It's hijinks.
Donna said no one ever went in the pool. We were warned by the workers. Tracy said they did have a lesbian room, but they had the best drag show. I enjoy a good drag show.
Good drag shows.
That said, I do not believe that they're appropriate for children. Tracy says she has me talking Boswellia, turmeric forte, and tuna omega-3 oil. The turmeric forte is excellent. I'm not on the Boswellia or the omega-3, but I'm curious as to how those go. Donna says, OMG, yes.
I will say the drag show could be for children if there wasn't a highly sexually charged content within the show.
Yeah, but it's generally highly sexually charged. I want to, Donna says, I want to go to another drag show. Perhaps that's something we could do while you're here. I don't know if First Watch is doing it again, but First Watch used to do drag bingo at brunch.
It wasn't First Watch. It was First Street.
First Street,
and
that's right.
They closed down with the hurricane. So I don't, those
reopen?
people had to go somewhere.
It was actually a charity event for a local animal shelter.
And it was fantastic. We actually brought the boys. It was actually a lot of fun.
Fort Myers restaurant and bar.
Oh, we've heard about Hamburger Mary's
temporarily
before.
Closed. Still temporarily closed.
Yeah.
So I guess we won't be going there, but we can go somewhere. I enjoy a good gay bar. I enjoy a good drag show. I've never enjoyed a gay bar, but I'm sure I would. I enjoy gay people. You put a bunch of them together. That sounds like a good time.
Yeah, why not?
Fit a very
I gotta imagine that the music at a gay bar is probably like top notch.
I think there's probably a lot of techno, and we're old.
Yeah, no,
techno was not really our jam.
I didn't like that dubstep stuff, but I do like.
I don't even know what that is.
But I will say this: the gay people or a gay persuasion of whatever have contributed so much to the arts and music that it's not even funny. So
we're just now realizing all the contributions of the gays because so many people were in the closet for so long. But I also don't think that we should be like, oh, this contributed by this gay person or this black person or whatever, contributed by this person, this unique person.
Right.
That said, I like to announce
Michelangelo.
Oh, probably gay.
No, they were all like, yeah.
Are you allowed to paint if you're not gay? Here you are. Just saying, you don't know that you're not gay until you try it, Doug. Have you ever sucked a dick?
No, I have not.
Well, why not?
Anyways, it's kind of was. You know what? I was born that way. Like Lady Gaga would not
put on your best poker face and suck it up, Buttercup. Donna Trace says Hamburger Mary's in Orlando also does a good drag show.
We don't live in Orlando.
Orlando is 3.5 hours away.
God damn it.
Side note,
I'm too low energy to go to Orlando anymore.
Side note, Trace, if you and Bex and the fam,
you come down, we'll go.
Hear me out. No, you move instead of Georgia, you move to Florida. No state income tax. You get a forensics job that will make you very fucking happy. There's a desperate need for health clinicians, and it's delightful, and we could live near you because
And
we
you
don't
don't
know where
have
we're going
to
to live
even
yet.
have to be good at what you do because these people know what that.
Yeah, we don't.
No
And
rules.
most of the old people are like old and drooling on themselves. They don't know shit. Trace says the music is a lot of dance techno club music. Yeah, I'm too old for that shit. Tracy says, yeah, but if you go to Disney,
I'm too old for Disney.
We would, yeah, but if we went, it would be like we'd have to go and like stay. And if we went and did Disney, we would have to do like a whole thing. Donna says 5th annual Mr. and Mrs. Southwest Florida drag show competition in Cape Coral, Florida, October 21st.
Oh, then we'll go to that and report back.
Nolan is not here. How'd you find that out so fast? Did you Google that shit, Donna?
Donna's, and she says,
is Donna
December
the new Tracy?
2nd.
And December 2nd also. Well, Donna, you get in on December 2nd.
Well,
we might just have to go if you get your flight. Yeah, I think Tracy says, nice, Donna. I think Donna's trying to hone in on Tracy's action.
Yeah.
And Donna says, yup. We do enjoy a good gay bar. We're hoping to enjoy a gay bar. We like a good drag show. We like the Shays.
We like
but
any
I really want
sort of fun.
I really am on a mission to get the OG lesbians to come to Florida.
Yeah.
Instead of Georgia. What are the chances that that's going to happen? And Tracy says she has been dethroned. You have not. Because Donna will get obsessed with something like a man in the pool. We have to play
or the Jack in the Box. Things that Donna gets obsessed with.
Oh, the other day she was commenting on your wall and didn't realize that like the
chat
was here.
I hadn't changed the thing. Yeah.
So yeah, but I think I'm so shadow banned that people don't even see my page. So if you ever just watch on my page or watch on the Marital Hate page because Doug always forgets to make himself public.
No, I didn't forget tonight.
You didn't? Oh, that's nice.
So now people can view this masterpiece of a podcast.
Well, there's not that many people here, but the people who are here are fantastic, and that's really all that matters.
Well, that's true. And we already have some plans for December. So
yeah, we made some plans. We're trying to convince lesbians to move here. And then
what if we get Tracy and Becky to come down, and then we organize a religious intervention, and we all get a prayer circle around them to try and change them.
I don't know. I just would like to state that for the record that I had a text exchange with Tracy right before this call.
Yes.
And I said, I told her about something. She said, no, am I on good drugs? I said, LOL, you might be. Got to get ready for the pod. See you soon. She said, wait, why? I am so confused. Sorry for confusing you, Trace. We'll have to circle back on that.
Daily. Don't worry about
I like to confuse people. It's what I'm here for.
It's a confusing situation.
That would be awesome.
So do you have any other notes?
Yeah, I have many notes. I'm just texting your child back.
Oh. Is he
oh my God.
Yes.
We watched an episode of South Park yesterday. And Stan's dad was in a contest. It made the world's biggest crap. It was a 7-pounder, and they had to contact the current Guinness Book of World Records holder,
which was Bono,
and tell him that he lost. And then Bono, we think he cheated.
Well, it turns out that Bono was the largest crap
because he's an actual crap.
His father had the crap and then teached it. Listen to me.
Taught it to think.
Taught it to, well, just raised it as a real person.
As Bono.
And so he always would get mad, and he always had to be number one because he didn't even want to be number two because he was number two. And so it turned out that Bono was the world's largest crap until his dad came along.
That said, Stan's dad.
Yeah.
Where's Kyle's dad?
One of them.
The guy with the black hair and the mustache. He was holding it in. They did an ultrasound. They're like, that looks like a good 9-pounder there. And thought they were gonna have to do a C-section, and they were like, it doesn't count unless you push it out.
They did an ultrasound.
And so they did. So they have him sitting on the toilet. Let's pretend this alligator. And so he's sitting there, and all of a sudden he starts to poop, and he just goes.
He raises up on a column
the
of
poop. Is holding him up because it's so much poop. Sometimes I feel that way. Sometimes I just wish I could feel it. I would love nothing more than to.
So they took this trophy and just stuck it in the poop. It was very funny.
Okay. Donna says Chef from South Park was on the pin for your Crocs. Chocolate salted balls. No, he wasn't. There was 2 black ladies, and then there was a wizard and a Harry Potter guy, but it was not Chef from South Park. As a matter of fact, I think you do have it. Do you have that wizard on your Crocs?
Let's see what we got here. Basketball love. That's
That's just a nice black
Let's see
lady.
what we got
Snoopy. What was your other one?
I don't know. Let me get it off my other
He
phone.
lost a croc today. Croc charm
Oh,
today.
I'd never put it back on. So anyway, so we have
Jesus.
the wizard.
That's the wizard. I think you thought that was chef, but it's definitely not.
And that's a cactus. That's a cactus.
So there was definitely not
Bread,
a chef Donna.
I put flip flops
That's what I
on the
was
flip
laughing.
flops, and then there's a lime for Lyme disease, and then an upside down Harry Potter, and a bubble
hole.
tea.
You have a hole.
And a hole, and I have a hole.
But I do like chocolate salty balls, and I love Isaac Hayes. He parted ways with the show when they made fun of Scientology because
Well,
he's a Scientologist.
Isaac Hayes was a badass.
Yes, he was.
He wrote the song, co-wrote the song Soul Man. Hold On I'm Coming. Actually he didn't write Soul Man. Hold On I'm Coming by Sam and Dave. He wrote a lot of stuff. I think he won an Oscar for the Shaft, the theme from Shaft. He was also known as Black Moses.
He was he's also a lunatic Scientologist. Not that if you're a lunatic, if you're a Scientologist, but I mean, maybe. Trace says she likes the visuals, and Donna is laughing, which just always makes me happy.
So I will say this: Isaac Hayes is a heavy hitter, and in the music business. So don't mess with Isaac Hayes. And he did chef.
Fire him. He just quit.
He was chef, and Joe Strummer of the Clash appeared with him on Chef Aid, and they have a song called "It's a Rockin' World." And it was pretty much the only collaboration between Isaac Hayes and a member of the Clash that I can think of. So it's like a watershed event.
Is there something new going on with the Jim Jones review?
Yeah, they have a new Jim Jones All Stars is now a band, and they're playing doing a little show or two.
But in the UK.
Yeah, in the UK they are playing.
I have a note here that says Costco. Oh, I had a Costco note that I wanted to share.
What's that?
Okay. You have to talk about how Cartman was the hall monitor and what he was calling himself.
It was like Dog the Bounty Hall Hunter or something. Hunty.
I just have to grab something.
I don't know where she's going. She's leaving me. You're leaving me here with the audience.
Visual aid. Not to be confused with a marital aid.
Welcome to the Low Energy Podcast. I'm your host, Doug. Today, I woke up before the sun came up, and I was still drowsy until the sun finally came up and warmed us all. I hope you've enjoyed this low energy story.
Can you handle them for 30 seconds so I can pee?
My wife has to pee. She'll be right back. We're losing viewers. Apparently, people don't like my low energy stories. So I did some stuff today. I tried to preserve some energy for the podcast, but it didn't really work. It was such a low energy day. I enjoyed my day in my low energy. How was your day?
You're just staring at them?
I am low energy Doug.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm sorry, guys.
This is my high energy wife. We balance each other out.
I don't even know what to say about this. All right. So while I was gone,
Yeah.
Donna says, what about Lee Winks, the gerbil up in someone South Park's ass? He's on a journey. Lemmy Winks. That's his name. Well, I think I need to know more about that. What is it's something? It just sat here and recorded everything you said. I love Jesus, Auntie. I just have to grab something. You leaving me here with Audi. Welcome to the Low Energy Podcast. I'm your host. Duh. Today I woke up before the sun come up and I was still drowsy. Whatever he said that was ridiculous, I just have a message on my phone for some.
When you read it like that, it's actually kind of funny. I didn't think it was that funny, but now.
Tracy says, I don't know why low energy Doug cracks me up. Do not encourage him. Thorazine Shuffle Doug. Yeah, well, that's where he's headed in his old age. Tracy says it's like a grown-up Eeyore. Tell me about it. I'm like his like Tigger every day of our marriage.
She bounces on her tail.
Trace said, I survived. I do not bounce on my tail. But like the other day, he spilled my lemonade and had a mental breakdown. And I'm like, oh my God, calm down. It'll be fine. Donna says, Mr. Rogers, where's your sweater, Doug? We live in Florida. You don't really wear.
Mr. Roger. I
How
actually
often do we wear a sweater?
I wear sweaters
Oh,
in the
you do
house
every day
all the
'cause you have
time.
a
Yeah, 'cause
loon.
it's cold. I'm cold. I'm low energy.
If you open your blinds, you will get vitamin D that you desperately
low
need.
energy, Doug.
You will not be depressed while you work, and you won't be as cold. Oh yeah.
Oh,
Don't,
and I'm the one that's not sick.
I
You
make
should take your own advice.
I make reasonable adjustments for my health all fucking day long. Tracy says, laughing my ass off, Donna.
You should try and be low energy, Stacey. Low energy.
I did. I was low energy all fucking week. I did nothing. All right, so this week's Costco flyer is in. I'm just going to tell you the things that I would get if I were you. What the fuck is that?
It's probably a necklace that absorbs EMFs from the world. It's a turbo fan of some sort.
They have French butter cookies that look interesting.
French butter cookies.
So if you need to buy candy for trick-or-treaters, don't cheap out. Go to Costco. You can buy a whole case. They're $7.30 off this week.
That'll cost you. You cost you that for a bag at Target these days.
Yeah, no, everything's so much cheaper at Costco. Not to be confused with the Topo Chico. The Pellegrino is on sale, $5.50 off this week. We recommend that. The Orgain Collagen Peptides contains peptides and probiotics. I am not familiar with it.
The peptides
I can't speak intelligently one way or another. The Orgain organic protein shakes have a lot of added sugar, and I believe they have soy, so stay away from those. The Harry's razors are $6.50 off this week.
Ooh.
And the flamingos are also $6.50 off. So even if you don't need them, grab some. I will this week because $6.50 off of a case of razors is a pretty good deal. Let's see what else we have. They have a standing desk for $239, which I guess is an okay deal, but like you can just stand. You can sit down, you can stand.
But you gotta put your stuff on something.
So just put it on top of a box. Suddenly you have a standing desk. Just put it on like your Amazon box. Like everybody's got some Amazon boxes kicking around. Stick it on top of an Amazon box. MacBook Pro 13.3 inch is $150 off, which is great and everything. But if you have an Apple card, you can get 0% financing. I don't recommend purchasing that at Costco. However, your other electronics, like the Samsung 65-inch TV for $799. If you buy it, I would not buy a TCL Roku, but if you do buy it, they double your warranty on electronics, which is one of the best qualities about Costco. They do have some ladies flannels. If you're looking to look extra butch for $10.99. They have flannel lounge pants.
Or if you're going as Kurt Cobain, to show that. If you're going as Kurt Cobain for Halloween,
there you go.
They got you covered right there.
Cobain
Look at
it
that.
Up.
Yeah, Cobain
Just rip your jeans and get some bad bleach in your hair.
And buy a shotgun.
Tires are on sale. Wipers are on sale. $7.99 for Michelin wiper blades. $100 off. Tires.
Michelin tires are
Costco is the only place I can reasonably recommend buying tires, unless you're going to do what we did, which was buy Jeep tires from somebody who was upgrading
to bigger tires.
The minute they bought a Jeep, and then you got 4 tires and
that are brandy new. Right off the rim.
We kept them on the rim.
Oh yeah, we did.
Cheaper that way. And then
it's exciting.
They've got the Cuisinart air fryer. I don't know. Little known fact: if you receive a 15% Costco shop card, if you get a air conditioning system through Costco. So, say for the sake of argument, you're looking at a house and the house has HVAC problems. That's how you do it. Let's see, they've got some jewelry. They've got some Hinkle knives. $99 for a Hinkle knife set. That's actually not a bad deal. Hinkle makes great knives.
Well, you know who I like.
They got appliances and shit.
And they have a hot tub for $7,000 if you want.
Kind bars are $6 off, but I think that they have a lot of sugar. They've got a bunch of stuff that I would never ever put in my body or use, like Tide and Downy and Airwick. No bueno. Waterloo sparkling seltzer is on sale.
Waterloo is a good tasting seltzer.
Vita Coco coconut water, $5.50 off. That may be cheaper than the Kirkland brand this week. We don't really know. Izzy sodas.
Kirkland's organic though.
Izzy sodas are $5 off this week. We have a case in the garage, so we're not going to buy any, but I do recommend those for making yourself a little Little float.
Little floaty float.
Little
with the
float
ice
with
cream.
the vanilla ice cream and green apple Izzy. Oh my god. And then the orange one tastes like a creamsicle, and then the other one's a black cherry. It's very good. Our cauliflower roasted vegetable cauliflower crust pizza, $3.40 off. It's organic cauliflower crust pizza at Costco. We also like the Kirkland brand.
Kirkland brand
Get
is
either
deluxe. They have the supreme with a little sausage, a little pepperoni, and a bunch of veggies on there, and it's fantastic.
The guacamole, the organic and the regular kind is $4 off. Then they got like a bunch of drugs on sale, which I wouldn't buy. Again, I wouldn't buy them. I think I get them cheaper through Christina anyway. I'm supporting a local business, sort of, and I know the quality of the supplements. She primarily pimps out Standard Process.
Pimp it.
And Standard Process, which is really cool about Standard Process supplements, a little known fact, is that they are food based. So like, that's why if you take a magnesium, for example, I have to take 6 magnesium as a single serving at night. That's 6. And they're fucking monstrous because they're food based, which means it's easier on your body. It's on your liver, your kidneys, and so forth. So I really like their supplements. I think they're very good quality. I do use other brands occasionally, but for the most part, I do a lot of Standard Process.
He's doing
and I do a fair amount of Metagenics. That thing is not going to do death roll with you. So to the topics at hand.
Topics du jour.
The Costco flyer. Now you know. Apparently, there's like a clothing line called Viore. It's like leggings and stuff. It's like, I guess if they're like a Lululemon type nonsense. And I thought that they were saying Viore. I'm just saying that if you're going to talk about the fabric and how comfortable it is.
I don't know if you guys remember,
you don't want
cotton is the fabric of our lives.
Yeah, well, they're trying to make Viore, and it sounds like Biore, and I thought they were talking about those nose strips that you rip off your face. Did you ever do one of those?
No.
What are you doing?
I'm growing a mustache.
You've never done a Biore?
I don't think so.
Oh my god! Did anybody do a Biore strip? So let me tell you what a Biore strip is. We're gonna get one and do it on the pod.
I look like a lamprey.
You're a lamprey. A Biore strip. It looks like a Band-Aid. It goes across your nose when it's wet.
Yeah, right. And then you peel it off, and you supposedly pulls out all the junk.
Yeah, except there's like, you look at it and there's all these like little trees. It's like literally every one of your pores, and they're supposed to be really bad for your skin, but people fucking went crazy for that shit.
They did.
So anyway, and then I was thinking about how being that I'm a conundrum.
You're a conundrum.
Well, because I'm a hippie, but I love technology.
Yeah.
It's very confusing. That's why I have to wear my hippie necklace to boat off the technology.
The boat off the boat.
My other note was, we were just talking about the many differences between the two of us and how we see the world differently.
Oh, there's many.
And somebody suggested that we need to have T-shirts that say hashtag Team Doug, hashtag Team Stacy.
Well, I think that's divisive.
Well, the podcast is called Marital Hate after all.
Yeah, but we don't. But that's the point. We don't hate each other. What are you looking at? Is there some sort of
the plant? I'm very excited about that plant. Tracy says I have do the to Doug.
Don't know what that means.
Oh, a Biore pore strip. She wants me to do a Biore pore strip. He'll cry. And then I don't know. Oh, so are you okay?
I'm trying to make this look like a goatee.
You are a goatee. You're a goat.
I'm just for men on my goatee.
So there's this thing that girls can do.
Yeah.
Where you like say you buy a T-shirt and you have a T-shirt and it's too small, or you don't really like the style or whatever, or you're just trying to be trendy.
Yeah.
You cut it. You cut the neck. You cut slits in it. You cut the sides. Whatever. You make it like a fashion thing.
Yep.
And so Doug had a T-shirt that he. What T-shirt was that?
Oh, the God
Jesus
Christ
shirt. It just fits just like tight up.
It's like a tube. This thing.
And so I said, well, let's cut it. Let's cut it so that it's more comfortable. But then you realize like doing stuff like cutting up T-shirts so they're cute is good for girls. But
yeah,
like if you're,
I'm going to cut the sleeves off and
why don't you just cut out the nipples and you can like wear like your nipples out. I actually have a picture of you in a shirt like that.
Do you
remember I bought that shirt that looked like it had angel wings?
Oh, that's right. Yeah, we have that.
And you put it on backwards and we could see your nipples.
Yeah, it was delightful.
Put that picture out as a Christmas card.
It looked like
Tracy says depends on the statement.
Yeah, who she agrees with.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It's really hard to decide.
There's some radical views on either side of this desk right here.
I will tell you this. So Doug's got his croc flops, and there was I had bought a pair of Snook knockoffs.
Snook knocks.
The Snooks go for like, I don't know, $40-$50 a pair. And so I got the knockoffs that were like $24.97, and they fell apart. So I was really excited, but I definitely wore them a lot.
Which ones?
The Snooks. They're Snook knockoffs, the ones that wrapped around my ankle.
Yeah, you probably didn't wear them as much as you think you did.
Well, I wore them every day.
Maybe,
but I don't do a lot.
It seems like you just got them like a month.
Yeah,
ago.
Not everyone's shoes last them 3 years. Yes, it was only a couple of months ago, and I'm going to let them know.
I'm penny wise and pound foolish.
I have three products right now that I'm not happy with off Amazon. That's not like me. So the long and the short of it is, I ordered a pair of really cute Croc flip flops that have like this T up the front. The only problem is you can't see the tattoo on my left foot, but they're super comfy. But I bought an 8, too small. Bought a 9, too small. So to order the 10.
Maybe you should order an 11.
But here's the thing: is it unethical to return shoes if you had sex while wearing them?
Is it unethical?
The tags are still on them. What do you guys think? Trace is laughing her ass off, so I don't know. But we did have sex. Doug didn't even realize it. Doggy style.
I didn't even realize we were having sex.
And no, you knew we were having sex, but then afterwards I was like, "Can you tuck me in and take my shoes off?"
I'm like, "You're still wearing shoes?"
I was very excited about my new Crocs, but they're definitely too small. My foot was like hanging off the front, like talons. So it is 8:54.
Yeah, if it wasn't apparent, I brought nothing to the table today. No, super low energy, and yeah.
I watched a really interesting. If you guys are looking for something to do tonight, because we're going to wrap up here soon, I highly recommend watching some of the Joe Dispenza videos on YouTube. We watched a lot today that talked about how your nervous system is dysregulated by trauma and stress, and it can really impact your health. And for me, having a lifetime of trauma and stress, it really made a lot of sense. I mean, do I have underlying health shit? Yes. But can my body fight things off the way it's supposed to? No, because my nervous system is compromised. And it made me think of a lot of people that I know. Some of you are here right now who have health issues. And I can't help but wonder how trauma and the stress in your life impact those things. And just know that I'm always thinking of you. And any way I can support you, I'm here.
I'm a walking example of that. Because when I met you, I didn't have gray hair. And now look at me. Trauma.
Is that what you think it was? I think Doug was traumatized by me getting sick.
It's entirely possible.
And you know that whole custody
we live
thing,
with that. We live with the trauma of you being sick every day.
Yeah.
Much,
well, it was actually funny because when we got home, and I wasn't feeling well, Doug and I pushed through the weekend, which I should not have done. Yeah, Stacy. And then I was going out on Monday and I wasn't feeling well, and Doug goes, while we were in Massachusetts, I totally forgot that you were sick. And I'm like, fuck you. I can never forget.
Which is where you got sick, which is,
Yeah, presumably. I mean, I've had it my whole fucking life, basically. Tracy says, not unethical. They have the tags on them. So there you go. They have the tags on them.
Do you think somebody's had sex while wearing these Crocs that I'm wearing right now?
It's possible.
It is possible.
That's the closest you're ever going to be being gay. Wearing those Crocs that somebody had sex in. Who's Tupe Messina? What's up, Tupe?
What's up?
Welcome to the pod. We don't know how we know you, but we're glad you're here. We're actually just wrapping up now, but feel free to watch the pod from the beginning. We're sending love back at you. Feel free to be, and I want to know how to pronounce that.
Yeah.
Tupe. Is it Tupe or Tope? I went to college with a kid named Tope. Super nice guy.
I went to college with a guy named Tunji from Africa.
Well, yeah. Tope was Nigerian. He was cool as shit. One of the few, there was like 80 economics majors at my school, and there was like a group of black kids. Within that group, there's like 8 black kids of the 80 economics majors, and I had them all over for a cookout. We had a great time.
We love more people. I also went to a school. It's the funniest story from my Mass Art times. There was it was first day of class. It was super hot out that day because it was September.
Maybe you're just making it hot.
And we're in this art history class. The doors closed.
When I gave you a compliment, I said how sexy you are. I said maybe you just made it hot because you're so sexy.
So
Go ahead.
super hot out, September, first day of class, like probably early September. We're in like, I don't know, ninth floor or whatever of Massard building. The kids are just jammed in this thing, in this room, and they're taking attendance. So they're reading the, like Doug, right here. They read this kid's name. Teacher's like Manubu Katayama, looking around. Nobody says anything. She's like, I don't know if I'm saying this right. Manubu Katayama, nothing, right? So she reads it a third time, like tries to do another interpretation of it. Manubu Katayama. Door like bursts open. This kid comes in with like a full down jacket. I'm here. And it was the funniest thing. I laughed for like 4 days about it. I'm still laughing now. This is like almost 40 years later. It was the funniest thing. There's no way he could have heard her out in the hallway, but he just burst in like the Kool-Aid man. I'm here. And oh my God. And like he's dressed like completely inappropriately. It was probably one of the funniest things I've ever seen.
That sounds like a good time. I want to meet this guy.
So even now, like when I come into a room or a meeting or something, like if I'm at work or whatever, I just bust in the door and I'm like, I'm here, and nobody knows what I'm talking about. I'm laughing.
Dude, we, with our like own little personal jokes, we amuse ourselves endlessly. Trace just texted me. She said it was a little meme with Stitch on it. Actually, maybe I can just bring this up on camera. Let's see. Photo present.
It's not here.
Screen.
Yeah, Tracy, it's amazing. Like, just poof, I'm here. Like when you come home, like from your next like venture out, just bust in the door. Like,
I cannot get that to load, but it was a meme, and it's with Stitch, and it says, "I would like to thank my arms for always being my side, my legs for always supporting me, my fingers because I know I can always count on them."
That's sort of like a dad joke.
I was expecting a dirty lesbian twist to the fingers part, but
why is my finger like a pie?
Oh, fucking A.
It's got meringue on it.
Tracy says, I'm going to start doing this. What are you going to start doing, Tracy?
She's going to start saying, I'm here.
I'm here. You'd say like Cartman. All of a sudden, it just hit me like a fucking ton of bricks. I'm about to fall asleep.
Well, it's warm out.
So, guys, it is warm.
It's 80 something.
It's 83 degrees. It's unbearable.
Well, it was 83. Let me see if it's gone down during the podcast.
Still
it's 82.
82. It's always 82 degrees. Welcome to Perfectville. So we'd love to hear what you guys are grateful for. But what we are grateful for is obviously the people that support the podcast, the master haters especially, and the haters.
And people that don't like us. Bless you.
Yeah, we wish peace, love, and happiness. I'm very thankful for you.
Thank you. I am thankful for you for all that you do behind the scenes.
I'm thankful for the double dicking that I got yesterday. Not double dicking in the sense that there were two dicks. I got dick twice from Doug.
Was it the same one? Twice.
It was your dick.
Just please clarify that.
I just burped meatloaf. I'm so sorry. It's not a good vibe. Okay, and then
drink some Topo Chico.
I will. I enjoyed the dicking. I enjoyed doing it with Crocs on. That was fun. I never had sex with Crocs on before. Have you? I don't think anybody's ever had sex with Crocs on.
Nolan
before.
Out there. My son Nolan likes.
I believe
Crocs.
us. They have better things to do.
Yeah, my son Nolan enjoys wearing Crocs.
Trace says, "I love you both." We love you.
Nice.
I'm also grateful for the delightful food that you made today. Oh my God.
Oh.
Lettuce wraps for lunch, omelet for breakfast, dinner, meatloaf in the Instant Pot.
Last night was the creme de la creme, literally. We had a
oh my God, so good.
Gluten-free pumpkin bread mix.
Oof. From Trader
Joe's.
Snatch that shit up.
Made it. And here's the other thing. So we make a lot of whipped cream around here. So you got to get out the immersion blender, blah, blah, all that stuff, right? So she decided to order up one of the cans and order up some nitrous oxide. Boom.
Now we just have to keep the old man from doing nitrous oxide hits.
We're big good. Anyways, so we made that and it's like a stainless thing. It's
awesome.
And that between the warm cake and the nice cold.
I'm just saying that for tonight.
And I'm going in there. I'm eating about half of that.
Hang on.
Cake.
Hear me out.
And what?
Hear me out. What? I'm suggesting that for tonight.
Yes.
The cake's no longer warm. However,
don't need it to be warm.
Can you hear me out before you
I'm
fucking go on your little?
Marital Lane.
You go in the kitchen.
Go in the kitchen.
You get some butter,
Butter.
some sugar.
Boom.
Put it in a pan.
Oh, you wanted a little
caramel sauce. Thank you very much. Warm caramel sauce.
She thought it needed some sort of cream cheese frosting.
I thought a cream cheese frosting would be good. I say we try it every night. We try a different variation.
Oh, I'm eating half of that. That thing's gonna be gone.
No, you cannot eat half of that
it's
thing.
Gonna be gone by morning. Try and stop me.
I will stop you. What is your blood pressure?
I'm nice and low. I'm calm and low energy.
Yeah. When was the last time you took your blood pressure?
Last week. But I know I'm calm and low key. Look at me.
Your face is less red. Did you guys notice when we were in Massachusetts that we look tan? My face isn't so much tan, but my body is.
I feel
tan.
bloated.
Is there anything else you're thinking? I'm thankful of these people.
I'm feeling bloated.
I'm
thankful for not feeling bloated.
I'm thankful that we played the Dirty Cock game.
Oh, that was a lot of fun today in the pool.
We had a little lizard audience.
Oh, I'm also grateful that we did have a good lizard.
You get the plan. I really want to show it to them.
And then I'm also grateful that the pool pump got replaced this week at no cost to us.
Yes. Probably could have negotiated our rent better, but we're here for another year. We picked this up at Trader Joe's the other day. Florida necessity. Venus flytrap. It will eat all your bugs. I think it needs to be transplanted, but I'm a little afraid it's going to bite me if I do. This thing is hungry.
Well, why don't you get a bug?
If you put it here near the screen with the lights, maybe we could all just like sit here and watch it.
You know what the weird thing is that after purchasing this plant, I've been having a lot of like things on my feed come up about this plant. Did you know they're an American plant, and they live in a very small area, and I believe it's South Carolina. It's the only place in the world, and I believe it's the only carnivorous plant. I might be wrong on that, but this is an amazing thing. And we will catch some flies and put it in there. And if we don't have any flies for it, we have to go to the pet store and get some mealyworms or something. Put them in there. You're not supposed to put hamburger. I remember growing up, people say, "Oh, you can put hamburger in there." Don't put hamburger, and don't water it with tap water. It's too alkaline. Now you know.
We have distilled water anyway. Trace says, "Yay for pool pump being fixed," and Trace said, "Tickle it."
That's good advice.
What we're gonna get off the pod for any minute now is to tickle it. Thank you. It's Friday night.
Just a little bit.
I don't even know what you're talking about. Anyway, it's 9:00 and we're old, so we're going to bed. We love you guys. We'll see you Monday. Hope you have an awesome weekend.
Yeah, come back reinvigorated.
Message us. Tell us about your weekend so we have something to talk about on the podcast besides yourself. Love you guys. Bye.
Later.